Scrap Mechanic is a game that I checked out. I actually made an indie for breakfast for this game when it first came out, and then I never released it because the game didn't have a whole lot of content in it. It did have some fun mechanics, which I'm going to show you today. And it was the price point was a little bit high, and I was kind of worried. It's like, yeah, I don't want to turn people onto this game if it's something that that perhaps will only like basically get released and then never get updated again. So I decided to hold off a little bit and wait and see basically how the developers interact with the community and all that stuff. And I'm pleased to report that the developers are very responsive. They have been putting in a lot of fixes and a lot of optimization and such. It still needs some more optimization, though. It really, really does. They split up the physics to support multiple cores, which is obviously great. And they've also and they've done a number of other things. Now, the game does support multiplayer. Today, we're going to be playing in single player. So just imagine that multiplayer just means more people working on things. It is a builder. There are no survival mechanics. There's no scavenging for parts or for anything to build stuff. Everything is creative. That's all they have right now. If we go to new game here, you can see there's creative, and then I can choose the world name. I can choose terrain or flat. Now the map size are honestly pretty small. Hopefully that's something that they do work on to get that expanded. But first, they should probably focus on optimization. Honestly, you can make it private if you like. That way you can just play by yourself if you want to. But we're gonna actually jump into my own save here real quick. You can see the two different characters they have available. No character creation or anything like that. Super simple game. But again, at $19.99, I felt like it was a little pricey initially, given the content that we had. And especially if the developers decide never to touch it again, I wouldn't even want to talk about the game if I felt like the developers were not going to push the continue actually updating the game. So here we go. This is a save that I started on that same day that I recorded the indie for breakfast. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go through and I'm gonna show you guys some of the stuff that I've built. And it's very simple. Like building is super simple. Now, right away, you guys probably can see. I have not even everything maxed, and unfortunately, I'm still not getting my 60 frames per second that I would easily get in any other game on a 980 Ti. So there is absolutely some optimization that needs to be done here. I could probably turn down a couple settings, obviously, but that's not the point. So building stuff is super easy. We basically put down a lift, and lifts are great. Like they did a really good job with these, and you can basically push up, down, right. Super intuitive, right? Put this thing up, boom, and then even while we're up here, we can lift this thing up, put it down. Let's get out here, and we can do the same thing if we want to work underneath it. So in this case, we want to throw some tires on it. We're gonna need to go ahead and there we go. Actually, that's a little too big. We'll right click and then just Q. Was it Q? No. Q. No. Q. Come on. Okay, let's try it down here. Yes, take that road out. Great. If I can get it to go over. Oh, it's being a little bit of an ass right now. Oh, whatever. We're basically just showing you some of the basics here. Basically showing you the basics. That's how it works. So we have a couple of rotors that we're putting down. Then we put tires on them. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put tires on them. Boom. And then on this one, we're actually gonna put a toilet seat. Is it what sit on that? Yeah, perfect. Okay. And let's see, we're gonna lower this down a little bit. And on the front here, we're gonna put another rotor. And instead of a wheel, we're gonna actually build a block wheel because we can. Rotate that a little bit. Make it about right. This is probably good. Hop on top of this. Now it looks like it's one piece. This is something that Space Engineers is severely lacking, is being able to make that flush, a nice flush design here, or setup, so that I can have pistons and such, and have grids actually touching each other and not exploding all over the place. Alright, that should be good. I don't have anything for the back wheel here. Let me raise this up a little bit. I'll put something in. What are we gonna put here? What are you gonna put here, guys? Let's see. Let's go ahead and we'll fashion a wheel out of what? How big are these potted plants? Are they pretty big? Nah. Toilet paper rolls? No. So I bought a wooden crate. That sounds good. Let's go ahead and put that over here, there, on the button. And then we'll put down a rotor. And then we'll put down a crate. There we go. That should work. Yeah, it should work. Okay. Now, let's see. Now we want a seat. Put a seat here. I guess. And then we put down a motor. Easy. Okay, now we go into wire mode. This is where the magic happens right here. So we have the ability to wire this up to each one of our different rotors. And then once they're powered, you can change the rotational pattern, which is obviously super important because if you put a bunch of rotors on and they're all spinning different directions, your vehicle's not going to go anywhere. And we'll do the same thing over here with this. No. Go around. There we go. Oops. Yeah. Come on, baby. Good. Now you have a gas engine and an electric engine here. I'm using the electric. Because I believe you can actually change the... Yeah. We'll just turn it on for now. It's not going to go anywhere because because the C is here and controlling it. I forgot one, didn't I? Yes, I did. This one, the closest one to it. Of course I did. Okay, now how's the rotational pattern on this? Okay, we're going to right-click, rotate. Okay, cool. So that should be it. So we're going to raise this up a little bit. Then we're going to drop this. There we go. Should be able to get in, just drive. Oh, my block back there is not working. My block wheel. All right, we can probably fix that real quick. No problem. We'll basically go over here. We'll right-click on it, or left-click on it, rather. And it'll put it up on the lift. We can put it down, raise it up. We can see, what's going on under here? What did I mess up? Probably actually clicked on the wrong thing when I was putting this thing together here. This should be good. Once I free this up, that should spin now. All right, let's go ahead and drop it. Then we get in. Oops. Hey, but it works. It's all that matters. It's all that matters. Woohoo! All right, the electric engine might be a little too strong to make this work, but I think you guys get the gist. Yeah, buddy. Woo! All right, so that's how you make vehicles. Now, in terms of like my own personal progression in this game and how I build stuff, here's the first vehicle I made. Right, super simple. It doesn't turn. The character's turning the wheels, but it doesn't actually turn or do anything. And then it just drives. Basically, the exact same thing I built over there. Right. And just so I'm not leaving a mess everywhere. There we go. Excellent. You can build structures like this if you want to as well. You have enough items in your inventory to actually build and create kind of a cozy little home-ish. I mean, you have a mattress. I mean, that's really all you need. All right. Now, over here, this is vehicle number 2 that I built when I started experimenting with suspensions. And, I mean, it's a dually all the way around. Quad dually, I guess. This is a gas motor. So yeah, I have a couple rotors. Now this took a handful of rotors here to make happen. Whoops. Thank God the engine's strong enough I could just use the inertia generated by the centrifugal force on the wheels to spin it over. No, okay, maybe I can't. All right, let's go ahead and take this turn around here. Whoop, I'm stuck. Am I stuck? Okay. Boop, boop. Come on. Boop. And then, pow. All right. And let's go ahead and do that. I want you guys to see the wiring pattern here. Super simple. All right. And then the wheel, the steering wheel is attached to these horizontally placed rotors, allowing me to actually steer. And that's how you build a suspension. So the building element of this game is actually really great because you control everything, and everything runs really smooth. Obviously, things are a little bit bouncy. And that was my main issue with this. Is like, God, even if I turn down the motor, which you could do, I can get out right now and basically turn around and interact with the motor and turn it down a little bit, which will make it, it'll run like a freaking moon lander or something, which is not necessarily fun. Ooh, right? Yay. I wanted something that goes fast without having to flip all over the place, which there's a million ways to do it, but I found one way that I thought was pretty genius. And we're going to go right over here, and we're going to go ahead and, yeah, there it is. There she is right there. This is my latest and greatest creation. After so many hours of play. All right, so I decided to use water tanks for my wheels instead, because they're bigger, right? And they give it a little bit of hot rod look. And I have some rockets on the, some thrusters on the top here, and those come into play here in a second. I have, obviously, so I use a lot of metal here to kind of give it some weight, because again, the problem that I had was the vehicle kept flipping over. So I use a lot of metal plates all over the place. You see how it's basically all metal front and mostly wood in the back, except for the rear bumper. The rear bumper is purely aesthetic, really. So think you guys get the point, right? It's genius, I think. It keeps the vehicle on the ground. I don't understand. It's obviously a bit difficult to get moving, but once you get moving, it's not gonna flip. It may kind of do a wheelie or whatever, but for the most part, it does a pretty good job of keeping you on the ground. Yeah. Woo! Here we go, baby. Watch over the tree. You're good. Oh, and there you go. Go and bring it on back to the launch pad over here. Close enough. I put all those radios on because I wanted surround sound in my vehicle. The one radio mono wasn't really working for me. So from here you can pretty much build like a since the in-game music is not playing for some reason, you can build a rocket. Right? And people have been, flying around rockets and such, or helicopters, or whatever. All that is completely possible. Let's see if I can just build something really quick, actually. Let's make it out of wood. Clearly, that's the appropriate material to use when building a rocket. Let's see. We should want to expand this off so it's yeah. Not yet built one, so I don't know if whatever I'm gonna build is actually gonna fly, or if it's gonna flop, or whatever. I'm sure other people who spent more time have actually figured out how to make things actually fly. Let's see, and let's go ahead and we'll pull this down. We're gonna put a motor on it. Can we stand it up on end? No, we can't. All right, well it's gonna be crooked, I guess. Sure, we'll deal with it. We can actually build around that. Yeah, you're not gonna build no USS Nam in here, that's for sure. But I should be able to get a functioning little rocket, I think. Oh, that side is so ugly. Well, then I guess it'll just be whatever. Okay. Now I might need to build myself a little platform, I think. Let's do this. What? I have one active... Oh, that's something I did not know. Oh, yeah, I guess we have one active lift. Oh, Pete Tam. I was going to build another lift next to it so I can... Huh. Well. Just in case I need to jump up on it. Yeah, that'd be good. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get our rockets. Rockets. Boom. Raise it up. Oh, doesn't want to. I guess it's gonna need a flat surface. That's fine. I can just extend this out a little bit more. There we go. That will work. Yeah, because it doesn't want to attach the bottom. Oh, there you go. Does that be perfect? Does that be perfect? Great. Let's pull our wiring tool and go and wire these up before we move any farther here. Oh, is it going to need a... Oh, that's right. They generate their own power. That's right. Yes, yes, yes. We could ditch that then. Actually, we might need it later. Let me go ahead and get up on this. I would use a toilet, but I'm pretty sure I can't steer with a toilet. Pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Let's see. This is so dumb. What am I missing here? I guess I should run some kind of power to it. Oh yeah, to the that's right. Run power to run the controls of this, right? Yeah, that's right. That's what we have to do. That's what we forgot. God, the music is so perfect for this. We've done it! To infinity and beyond! Woo! And that is how you build a wait, can I go first person with this? Oh, it'll just spin around. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is how you make a rocket. Perhaps there are other ways to do it. Sure. We could probably lower the thrust on this some and then make it actually fly. But I think we've gone ahead and covered just about everything that's in the game. Really, there's a lot of stuff you can use here to build, right? I mean, you have controllers, which you could build sequences with. You have sensors. Sensors is pretty, detect activates. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. You can make like automatic garage door openers or something like that. You have, what is this? Oh, yeah, that's right, the horn. Lights. I mean, you have a bunch of basic stuff. You could build a lot of crap here in creative mode. Now, there are no, unfortunately, there are no, like actual scavenging and building and crafting yet, but that's something they do intend to put in eventually. They don't intend this to be just a simple or a complex building game. They want to make it. They want to make it an actual thing that people can get in, play, explore. Maybe hack away at a tree or something. Or whatever to start building stuff. But right now we have this fantastic tech demo. Now here's the question you need to ask yourself: is this worth $20 to you? Like, I don't feel like I've got my $20 worth out of it yet. But I only have a couple hours in. You can build a lot of great stuff, but I still think that even after all that, there's not $20 worth of content here. What you're buying into is basically you're hoping that you're gonna get all the content that you could dream of right in this game, and they have shown. The developers are very interactive. They post almost weekly updates. Lots of updates they've done so far. And they're focusing on the right things. They're focusing on a lot of performance fixes and such, which is a good thing. You really, 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 really don't want to put all of your focus on content because then everything else will suffer. So it's good that they're kind of taking what I feel is kind of the right approach to doing this. But that's Scrap Mechanic, guys. I hope you enjoyed. You can check it out on Steam, $19.99. This is Indie for Breakfast. My name is Mike, the aka Fony. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. What is that? What can I do with this? Hold on a second. Oh, that was lackluster. I don't know what I was expecting, actually.